Hey everyone, welcome back to more Pokemon Conquest Ultimate. Last episode we finished off Kiyomasa's story, Not Worth Fighting Over 2. Today we're gonna head into the final Not Worth Fighting Over story, Not Worth Fighting Over 3, with Masanori. Some trivial matter had caused Masanori, Kiyomasa, and Masanori to argue. Unable to resolve their differences, the three went their separate ways, each to a different kingdom. That was not to be the last they would see of each other, however. Such a confusing sentence structure. So I somehow became the warlord of this Fountain place. It looks like those two are warlords of Ignis and Greenleaf. I'll show those brainiacs who's boss! I'll show them I was right! Alright, let's see what happens. Okay, you just immediately get a new guy. Alright, so one thing that makes this one more tricky than the other two is that, well, she just starts off with a Perfect Link King Gambit. His Perfect Link is in Greenleaf. Our Perfect Link is unfortunately in Ignis. So we basically have to go and take Ignis. And I'm thinking, right, if we just take this immediately, right, we're probably not getting King Gambit. Or like, we're almost not unlikely to get Masanori in our army. I don't even think it's possible. We would only have 4 guys, right? Which hopefully means that the officer doesn't appear and that they don't get a huge power bonus. And if they do, hopefully it's not too strong. Which is kind of what I'm hoping for. But this is pretty tricky because those guys are pretty strong. But yeah, we've got super effective attacks against them, but they also have that against us. So we do have to be a little careful. So Blaziken goes all the way over there. I'm thinking, right, what if we just bait out Blaziken? Take out Blaziken first, and then we... well, go after one or the other. 7 damage there. King Gambit is not that close yet. Yeah, the rocks. That could be a big determining factor of how this match could go. 100% accurate. Alright. Blaziken done. Critical hit as well. But that should give us Blaziken if we do end up winning this. Alright, none of the rocks hit us. But Sarlet cannot hit. That's bad. Can Nidoking reach? Yes, it can. I'm gonna stand over here just for Crocodile to take the hits. So, how much does Drill Run do? 18. That's way too much. At least we weakened them. That does 10. I'm hoping that it does a little more to the other guys. $21. Oh god, that's bad. Like, that's really bad. He gets parry at the perfect moment. That absolutely couldn't have happened. Wow, I'm starting to think that this might It might be pretty hard done to get this done. We can't also let the rock fall on us. If that happens, we're just fucked. If this doesn't kill, then we're in a really bad spot. It does kill. 1% chance to miss. Don't miss. Alright, well now it's, you know, King Gambit versus Empoleon. Oh, if we just hit. That was 7 damage. Six. Oh. I think that fire just fucked him. I think if we don't get hit by the rock. Oh my god, he got... Oh, thank the Lord. I think that was like the determining factor. Whoever got hit by that rock would lose. And apparently that rock is what? You'd think it'd do rock type or damage. Maybe it does fire type damage. That could be it. Oh, we win. That was close. Now I'm just hoping that the officer doesn't appear. That would really be a pain in the ass. But we got Nidoking and Blaziken, who are in fact Charizard and Slazzle. It's fine. Yeah, I'm really hoping they don't get a like a big boost. Like they really shouldn't, if you ask me. But now we're in at least a place where we can get Heatran for Masanori. That would be good. If they're going to take Fontaine, I'd imagine now. But that's not the end of the world, really. That will split someone's army up, and that's also not bad for us. It's really just down to, is the officer going to appear? Like, I feel like it shouldn't. It didn't. They didn't even attack. They didn't even attack. Also, no. I'm assuming we just didn't activate like an aggressive AI. Wow, that's the first time that has happened. But I guess it's just really easy to get like some sort of like overpowering matchup. Now, to win the whole thing, you probably would have wanted to just attack Ignis, not Ignis, one of the other two, but I'm not complaining. Obviously now we basically just wait. I don't really care if they take Fontaine at the moment. It's just not that great to keep our... I don't think it's a very good thing to keep us so exposed, or to have to weaken our army so much to defend both of these places when we really only care about holding on to Ignis at the moment so that we can get Heatran. But with Masanori gone, there's at least one threat who's not there anymore, and that is a good thing. Alright, we take out you. But also, I think... Actually, I don't know if we're much stronger than the opponent. Or our two opponents that are left. Like, it does also interestingly seem that... the officer spawning also makes the opponent start being aggressive, which... I didn't expect that. I sort of expect if you just left a place completely exposed, it'd just go after it. So everyone gets a little bit of a power bonus, and we get these two guys who are... Yeah, this guy's got Armor Rouge, and this guy, or she's got a Rotom, who are not bad. But of course, the hope is just to get Heatran. Alright, good. Come on out, Heatran. I'm trying to just think, right, and I don't know, it's that feeling of, you know, it's right for the picking. Like, they're ripe for the picking right there. However, I'm gonna actually do something that you might find weird, and that's just to do nothing. My idea behind it is just to hope that we don't get too strong. Well, never mind. Alright, that really fucking sucks. Someone's going for a favor. Very well. Alright, so how strong have they been turned into? 15%. Okay, that's not that bad. Last time it was way worse. This time it's pretty doable, especially Masanori didn't see, or Masanori, Kiyomasa didn't seem to get that much stronger. Not happy with that. Let's bring you for reading, I guess. Not too happy, to be honest, about not getting Heatran in both of these things, because I would have liked to get a Heatran. Alright, camera opposite orange. Kinda don't want to be at orange if you gotta ask me. The Breloom's fighting typing should be pretty good, so Charizard, I like where you're standing. Okay, you've intimidated as well, I guess. You ain't gonna do nothing. You know, as much as I'm trying to power up Empoleon, I don't think he gets that much. I mean, we kind of took out the one you'd want to... Empoleon is probably most useful to take care of Masanori, as opposed to the other ones. However, Breloom's pretty good at taking care of, hopefully, Oishi. Oh, they give him Moxie, that's good. No one decided to spawn over here. I don't really want to get hit by a Scorching Sand. Alright, well, we kind of just set ourselves up for that one, didn't we? It's going to be a nasty Scorching Sand with an attack bonus. Actually didn't do that much. Also, there's still that goddamn Tornado who's just decided to not want to fucking be anywhere near anyone. $221, nice. Oh, I'm hoping that we get Heatran quickly. But it did seem that the AI didn't get boosted up to exponential amounts. And like that's important because unlike in the last one where they were just able to fuck off. Okay, you're over there, that's fine I guess. Took a sec, but we got everyone. And Bowling was level 18, that's really good. And this dude with the Roserade is 12%, that's not bad. Alright, we got 3 other guys here, but they're like... they aren't ready. Although they might get attacked. I'm hoping not. Okay, the elderly gentleman's here. What's up? Alright, they don't seem to really be encouraged to attack. Which is actually a pretty good thing for us. I mean, ideally you just attack straight away, but... oh, he turns there. Alright. The moment of truth. Heatran's there. Let's get Heatran. Now, where's my boy at? Near the blue tournament. The blue stuff. Does that work? No. Figure as much. Oh, cool. Charizard's over here. I mean, it's not much. Oh, of course he's going exactly after. Alright, it's safe to assume that Heatran's gonna make it as difficult as possible. You're gonna have to use you as bait if possible. This is just like a why fucking no. That's why not. Heatran alert, Heatran alert. He's here. Yeah, Inferno, you can fuck off. You use Convalescence, because why not? Super Potion. Also, you got Mighty Blow. That's pretty good. Definitely worth to use Super Potion in that situation. I'm assuming it's got Magma Storm, right? Yeah, he does. I don't know, you can just keep that thing caged up. I don't like that. Infernape, can't you please just get the fuck away from my crocodile? Oh, of course now lag happens. You know what, you just stay there. Just don't allow that thing to do anything. It's only 8 damage, it's not that much. Alright, we got Heatran and we got the final perfect link for the Free Warlords. Final of like this specific story mode. It's just nice because this is essentially the only opportunity you get to perfect link them. Of course, you know, you can replay it, but you prefer not to, you know what I mean? Oh, fuck off. Like Infernape, fuck off. Like, oh god, fuck you, Infernape. Like, just fuck you. Yeah, Crocodile, you can just go chill there. You're tired because of wave crashing. Empoleon, please kill it. 100%, thank God. Also, you're Gyarados, right? Gyarados is really strong, so I'm not complaining about that. Nope, not yet. So yeah, realistically, next turn we could. Oh, yeah, that's of course one thing is that Masanori is slightly weakened now, but we've got the benefit of. Yeah, they're. Let's see what happens. If they don't attack, then we're in a pretty good spot. So obviously, Uishi is clearly the big threat. It seems like, for whatever reason, Kiyomasa I don't think got the power buff. Like, straight up, I don't think he got boosted at all. So, we could strike while the iron is hot, in a sense, right? Like, there is the possibility of doing that. It's just that we don't have, like, great options against Meloetta. Although also not, like, impossible options. Fire is good against Dubwool. That uses fighting types. Like, obviously I'll figure this out in the next episode, but we might be better off just attacking Aurora and then going after Greenleaf, because they don't seem to have gotten the power bonus for some reason, which is lucky for us. But yeah, everyone, if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.